And Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jim.
Cunningham's shot is off. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Rockets. Right side Rose. Pass to Queta. Down low. Kicks it out to Richardson. And it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Just 5 to shoot. Rose. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. Going into the first game of the season, he said, we have to attack them inside and in transition. See how that works out. If they don't adjust, we're going to keep pressing them. Well, Kevin, that seems like a good idea considering his explosive team that he has. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
Here's Garnett. That one, no good. Good D by Siakam. Williamson, the screen. Rose gets a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Sprewell. Garnett outside. They need this one. The Rockets pull it in.
He just looks off this quarter. It looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
To the inside. Cunningham with it. Now defended by Williamson. It's deflected.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Portland. It's a 5-point game.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Here's Rose. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
It's going by Rose. And he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Rose surveying the D. And Rose throws it down.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt you.
Cunningham outside. Second chance shot. And it's Lopez laying it in.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
And here's Rose outside. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 7. Pass to Sprewell. Cunningham outside. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And here's Rose outside. Rose with another miss. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. And here's Garnett. Stolen by Rose. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Portland ball.
1:12 left to play in the first. Lopez outside. Pass to Garnett. Lets it go from the wing. And that one hits back iron.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
For 3, Richardson. They get the rebound. The kick out to Rose. The Rockets with another miss.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to Sprewell. Here's Garnett. He's off on that one. And Houston the other way now. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Williamson, the screen. And the dunk by Williamson.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Here's Garnett. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And so it's the Houston Rockets. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Time to get loud for your Blazer Dancer.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more invaluable.
He's one of those glue guys. Stick him into almost any lineup and he can contribute points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need, and that's what makes him a precious commodity.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Highland. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Highland's got his first 3 points of the game.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And a wide open look for Hero. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Wood. Now here's Brown. Back to Wood. The shot, no good. And it's Houston the other way. And here is Johnson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Vucevic.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Third team foul.
Johnson with it. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Hero. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Johnson. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage. A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And slam dunk by Johnson.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
First team foul.
Pass to Highland. Back to Wood. It's picked off.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
Here's Hero. Good on the shot. Heroes got the lead up to 12 now for Houston. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Portland shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here's Hero. Into the lane. And that one is off. Trailblazers trailed by 13. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that... could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
To the paint. And finished off by Wagner.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Hero way outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And finished off by Wood.
Well, Wood's reach and vertical is an effective combination. He gets up over the defense so easily.
Johnson outside. Crafty move. Highland with the rebound. Trailblazers trailed by 9. Pass to Wood. To the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Ariza.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
Here's Hero. LeVert grabs the miss.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
.55 seconds left here in the second. 6 to shoot. Portland needs to get off the shot. A wide open look here for Wood. And that one goes long.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Outside Hero. From deep. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Houston ball.
24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Rejected by Wood.
Great use of size by Wood, using his wingspan to get all over that shot.
Pass to Highland. Three-pointer. No good. And the first half is now in the books. Rockets ahead, up 8. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
The Rockets, 32.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game.
Hey fans, get on the move with your Blazer dancer. Rockets ball starts.
Now Rose.
Let's hear it for your Blazers D.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Rose. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. A second chance effort. Siakam's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Lopez outside. Pass to Garnett. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Sprewell. From past the arc. Siakam pulls it in. And the way C.J. McCollum-Gray can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum's one of the best in the league. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Here's Rose. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Rose. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Third personal.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Rockets leading by 12. Richardson right side. It's stolen by Garnett. Here's Sprewell. Garnett left side. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Over Siakam. Off the left rim and out.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And it's Williamson missing. The Blazers on offense. Down by 12. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Here's Lopez. Trailblazers keep it alive. Pass to Sprewell. Just 5 on the clock. Lopez right side. The shot off that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Rose. Garnett grabs the board.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Rockets leading by 12. And here's Rose. 21 points in the game. It's Richardson on the wing. And the 3-ball is good. Richardson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Garnett outside. Portland again missing.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Outside Rose. Kicks it out to Richardson. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 15-point game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Rose attacking. Banked in off the glass. Rose has got 23.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but given credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Here's Williamson. Hangs in the air. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
That free throw good from Williamson. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
It's time, Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
both free throws good for Williamson.
Portland with the timeout.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. .132 left in the third quarter. Up top, Wagner. It's Levert on the wing. Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Williamson outside. Hero from long range. Portland grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Levert with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And finished off by Wagner.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Back to Hero. From the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
3 points.
Heroes got 12.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Wagner left side. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Rockets ball. Rocket substitution.
Here's Hero.
Johnson.
12 points for him.
Rockets ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Blazers.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Rockets. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points to...
The Rockets, 50.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Trailblazers trail by 14. Here's Highland. Out left to the wing. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Josh Richardson.
Here's Wood. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Cato.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling
in a situation like that, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
On the floor for the Rockets.
Now a timeout called by
Nikola
Portland.
Vucevic. Josh Jackson. Portland with the timeout. Fans, let them hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazers answer.
A different look now for Portland.
To your Blazers.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back.
All right, David, thanks. Hero way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Trailblazers trailed by 14. Offensive rebound. And it's Sprewell missing. And it's Rose with the ball for the Houston Rockets. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Rockets 6. Outside, Hero. That one doesn't go. And it's Portland the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Right side, Rose. The tray. Rebound by Chang.
And, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. And finally, someone scores.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Here's Rose. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And a guy who's averaged as many as 7 free throws a game in his career, Rose knows how to get to the line. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Here's Garnett. The shot misses. Good D by Siakam. Houston leading by 14. From 18 feet away, Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Another shot. Here's Garnett. It's deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Rockets ball. Houston ball starts the fourth and final quarter. It's 6-man time. Let's
Rose with the ball. Kicks it out to Siakam. Richardson outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Richardson.
And the Rockets lead by 19.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
From deep, Rose. The shot that time, not on target. Now Portland takes it the other way. Looking to end the run. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Shoots the ball as well as any big. Very versatile out on the floor. Garnett draws a lot of contact here.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more, and doing just that.
Williamson outside. From deep. Rose, no good. Trailblazers trailed by 17. Crosses over. And Garnett misses.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all three levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Good on the three-point shot.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Houston leading by 18.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Rose.
Houston ball starts the fourth and final quarter.
It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. And here are the Trailblazers. Zhang with a clean look. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Rose with the ball for the Houston Rockets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Trailblazers foul. Yang. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here is Rose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Rose, a fighter, someone who challenges defenders inside and attracts their attention.
Shooting for Houston.
Rose hits them both. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Trailblazers trailed by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Rose.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Again, Garnett missing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Richardson. And a miss there on the triple. Cunningham drives in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
And at the offensive end, Cunningham is relentless. He will wear your defense out.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Williamson. No good there. So we see Houston taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team